presenting InstaComposer 3 from WA Production. This is the ultimate upgrade to your creative MIDI workflow. Built on the rock-solid foundation of one of our most popular plugins, this powerful and intuitive tool has been completely overhauled to embrace a brand new songwriting workflow. Nevertheless, it retains the same revolutionary composition features that you know and love. InstaComposer 3 operates on advanced, transparent procedural generation, rather than any kind of problematic AI copying. Each song, chord, riff and rhythm is generated based on configurable musical rules, giving you total command over the output. New to this third iteration are a suite of super fast songwriting tools, enabling one-click song generation. The granular control of song structures and sections can seamlessly sync with your DAW playback. Deeper harmonic intelligence is introduced through advanced chord and scale detection, support for slash chords, and an improved chord editor for sophisticated harmonic control. Workflow enhancements include the ability to import and blend external MIDI files and set precise range controls for generated notes, helping to integrate your musical ideas with InstaComposer's talents. And of course, we've retained core controls like multi-track generation, multi-scene organization, comprehensive MIDI editing, and extensive scale and preset support. Feel free to check out previous videos for InstaComposer 1 and 2 for a rundown of those features. In this project, I've got InstaComposer 3 set up as a MIDI plugin in Logic, but it will run in pretty much any DAW, sending MIDI out to virtual instruments loaded on other tracks. Check the documentation for how to set up InstaComposer 3 with your own preferred DAW and instruments. Each instrument is assigned its own MIDI channel, 1 to 6, as InstaComposer 3 outputs 6 channels of MIDI. Of course, you can link InstaComposer to any of your own MIDI-capable instruments. First off, it's worth pointing out that if you're already familiar with the functionality of InstaComposer's previous iterations, then you'll feel right at home here. InstaComposer 3 is a generational leap from the previous version, with lots of new song creation features, MIDI analysis, DAW Sync, MIDI import, and so much more. But the basic controls have been retained. Choose a key and scale, then automatically create a chord sequence just here. Click the big Go button to generate MIDI riffs, chords, and beats for all 6 tracks. Or highlight individual tracks for generation. Tweak the note generation algorithms with the many controls here, including note probability, density, complexity, repetitions, motifs, harmony, variation, strumming, velocity, and sustain. You can change the mode of tracks so they're outputting MIDI content that's more suitable for melody, pads, chords, bass, drums, and more. And each track has a large number of options, including octave transpose, velocity, mute, and solo. For more granular control, open the editor window to manually change the MIDI in a piano roll. The same way as you do in your DAW. Of course, you can export any MIDI to your DAW by simply dragging and dropping. For tracks, sections, or now entire songs. Let's look in more detail at some of the new features of InstaComposer 3. One-click song generation is the headline. Song structures that previously took hours to construct can now be written with a single click. InstaComposer intelligently assembles all of the musical elements you need, including intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, post-chorus, bridge, breakdown, and outro. During the generation process, InstaComposer takes your original chords and creates a song that uses not just these chords, but complementary chord structures too, all designed to create a cohesive song arrangement, different every time. Your chosen scale will always be taken into account. In this case, we're going for F in Spanish, something a little different to the regular major and minor. There are plenty of more unusual scales like this within InstaComposer 3. Organise your composition into multiple sections of the song with options for each. Each section contains its own scenes and tracks, giving you granular control and the structure needed to develop multiple song ideas in minutes. Then choose to export the MIDI from a specific section or the entire song for further tweaking in your DAW. Alternatively, if you want to work on your project within InstaComposer, the new song structure now integrates with your DAW for seamless playback. InstaComposer 3 now offers robust DAW Sync functionality, including sync song position to host. You also get autoplay with host playback, meaning the plugin starts and stops automatically with your DAW, so no need for manual queuing. With this enabled, InstaComposer's playhead stays perfectly aligned with your DAW's timeline, allowing you to scrub through your project and instantly jump between different song sections and parts. Another massive workflow enhancement is MIDI import. You can load external MIDI files directly into an InstaComposer track to immediately jumpstart ideas or blend your existing material with powerful generated content. Once imported, the new chord and scale detection system instantly analyzes your MIDI to identify the harmonic structures, finding the correct chords, progressions, scales, and tonal centers, shown here based on the likelihood of a match. There are parameter adjustments for complexity, voicing, and scope. This section of the interface is used to manually adjust chords for beats of the bar. New to this version, you can now utilize slash chords. Simply pick a non-root bass note for any chord to create sophisticated voicings, like G over B or A over C sharp. This provides new layers of harmonic richness and realism to your progressions. It's fun to start with your own MIDI, analyze the chords, then use InstaComposer to generate new parts based on your own material. There's more control than ever over note range. Sometimes you need a bass line to stay low or a melody to sit high, ensuring it doesn't clash with other elements. Not only can you set your preferred playback octave here, you can now go directly into the MIDI editor and right-click on the keyboard here to set upper and lower note range for generation. Transposing is now far more intuitive with an overhauled section, shifting the root key of scenes. Of course, I've only just scratched the surface of InstaComposer and shown a handful of the new controls in action. There's much more information in the manual with full explanations of all of the generation and editing controls. Download your free trial version and experiment with the plugin using your own sounds. You're sure to fall in love with the inspirational songwriting skills of InstaComposer 3. Thanks for watching.